Welcome back to the football show. I hope you're all good. And this week we have our co-host, Mr. Information, aka Baz. So, Baz, obviously for this week, what information have you got us already?
Well, I wanted to start just talk about the this week's Premier League games. A lot of goals around, a bit more controversy,
Yes.
some VAR issues again.
And for Liverpool, that drop ball thing. God, that was a fuck up.
Yeah. Well, the week started with the Brentford Chelsea 2-2.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed.
That wasn't a bad. I thought it was quite a good game actually.
Yeah,
To and fro a bit. Chelsea took the lead, then Brentford win the lead.
I just the defence is just shocking. That's all it is. Good old Liz, good old friend Liz says needs to spend another fucking £1 billion.
I know.
I'll put me down.
I know.
True though.
Everton won, West Ham 3.
Yeah, I was quite happy with that. To be fair, I want Everton to go down.
Everton are struggling, aren't they? I mean, that 4 points they've got back could be critical, couldn't it? You know, from the 10 they were docked, but.
Nah, fuck them, let them go down. It'd be nice to see somebody else, because they've always been a relegation fight now. For the last, 3 years? They sacked Frankie Lamp, did they, because he was shit.
Well, yeah.
And the second season, but I just think, nah, fuck them. I think it'd be nice to... It's a club who hasn't got relegated. It'd be nice to see somebody get relegated.
Well, it'll be, if they do go down, it'll be the worst possible time for them to go down, because they're going to be in the new stadium next season.
Aren't they?
Yeah. I think it's next season.
Oh, dear.
The stadium. I
think he's going to be losing a lot of funding, then, eh?
Well, they reckon that's partly the reason they overspent with the FFP, because of the money they've spent on the new ground. But
yeah. Oh well, shit, piss poor planning. They're trying to do a Tottenham. That's what they're trying to do, are they? Trying to do a Tottenham.
Good win for West Ham though against them.
Oh god, yeah.
Back-to-back wins now for West Ham.
Yeah, and Jared Bowen's on form.
Yeah, the West Ham fans who were slagging Moyes off. I mean, they're reigning Europa Conference champions. They're 7th in the division. Back-to-back wins.
See, all I can remember is like when I was a teenager, West Ham would be either relegation or the bottom half of the table easily every season. Every season, but now it seems like.
Well, I think they're a big club, aren't they, West Ham? I mean,
yeah,
I know being
in
London doesn't help, does it? Because you've got Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham to compete with. But West Ham are a big club with a proud history. I think it'd be interesting to see if Moyes stays, because the contract's there, isn't it? But we mentioned this the other week, didn't we? About he hasn't decided himself yet whether he's going to stay or not. But
I don't know. I think when you've been in the game for that long, I think it's like second nature to you, isn't it? And I think also with Moisey, he went to Man United. I think they did the dirty on him then. Yeah. I think they really did the dirty on him. But maybe
I think if he does leave West Ham, he'll always get work. Moyes, he'll always get a job.
Oh fuck that! When you want to retire and just watch it I'll go around the stadiums.
I can't see him doing a Roy Hodgson and still managing in the Premier League in his mid-70s.
Playing football of the 2000s.
It was a bit extreme, wasn't it, really? But
it is.
Good win for Fulham. I think they've got back-to-back wins now. They beat Brighton 3-0.
Yeah, I was shocked at that one.
On the back of beating Man U.
2-1, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
I was shocked on that one.
Of a corner, Fulham. Excuse me. Unusual team, Fulham. You don't know what you're going to get with them, is it? I mean,
well, that's like Wolves as well.
Wolves are a bit like that, aren't they?
Yeah, you just don't. I think to be fair, I think once you get the squad going and you realise, okay, this is working. And what makes me laugh is, obviously, I think Jimenez is injured, isn't he? The striker, is it Jimenez?
No, he left, didn't he? Raul Jimenez.
He left?
He went to Fulham, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Fulham, sorry.
Yeah, so he's gone to Fulham. He's literally scoring goals, which makes me laugh.
Yeah, he's injured
and
at the moment.
A Traore goes to Fulham and then he bangs a goal in. Couldn't even do that for Wolves.
Wolves lost 3-0 to Newcastle, didn't they? Which was a bit of a...
Well, to be fair, Sarah at work was saying yesterday that was shocking.
Really?
It was absolutely
I only
shocking.
saw the goals, I didn't see the...
Yeah, she was saying that was absolutely shocking and that they was piss poor and just gave up. But Neto's injured.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a kick. She was really pissed off with that because she was saying, "Is it? What's the striker's name? Is it Chun?
Oh, yeah.
South Korean.
Yeah.
He's injured.
Chang.
The main Chan, and then the other one's injured as well. Apparently, and they were saying Neto's now injured. So I think they're gonna really struggle for the end of the season. But I don't know. Football's a tricky one. Fulham killing it at the moment. I think. I just laugh at Traore when he scored. I just thought, what the hell? For you, every time at Wolves, it was missing left, right, and centre. Oh God, I don't know. I think once you get a manager, understands you, plays you in the right position, gives you a bit of confidence. Doesn't slag you off all the time or something. I'm not saying that they are.
I think sometimes you become you need a fresh start. You become a bit stale at a club, don't you? And
that's it.
And a move is the best thing for both parties.
I think as well, like your job, isn't it? I think if you finally realise and you've had enough of the place and you're not being appreciated, I think you get to the point you think, fuck this, I'm going. And I generally think like he got to that point. I think he got to that point. It was. I still always remember that time where he was in Primark with his mum and sister.
Who's this?
Traore. And he's just turned around like nothing, like and then his mum and sister like locking on to everybody who was watching him. Type of thing. I don't know why. I don't know why it's just triggered.
Talking about Wolves, they had a good win in the cup, didn't they? They're through to the quarter-finals.
Yeah.
They got a good draw as well. Coventry.
Oh, have they?
Drawn Coventry. Yeah.
Oh. I was going to say Coventry like 7th.
At Wolves. Yeah. Wolves beat Brighton 1-0, didn't they, in the 5th round? And they've got Coventry at home in the quarter-final.
Okay, that's not too bad. They could do that. Semi. Just imagine the semis, because that's at Wembley, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's some big clubs still left in the tournament. You got Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool. United is still in there as well.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they beat that team, didn't they? Was it Welsh Paul?
United beat Forest in the last round, didn't they?
Yes. Oh, I gotta admit though, I do like the FA Cup, but it could be a good old Champions League match. So that's one thing I must admit. I'm a bit guilty pleasure on that one.
Yeah. Well, not everyone's fortunate enough to be able to play in the Champions League every season. You got to take your pleasures where you can.
But still, it's good for him. You know what? This is where you want that fairy tale story to happen. Like I know, obviously, we've been in 6 finals and we've lost them all recently, but we've won them in the past. It'd be good to see a nice, a different team win them.
Yeah.
Instead of the typical top 4, and I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a hit and a miss, but I always love a fantasy. You know what I mean? Like the story, like Leicester.
Yeah.
I love it, especially if somebody wins the FA Cup. I mean, the FA Cup, you're going from the lowest of the leagues, working your way up. I think it's magical for the fans and the players.
It was a controversial game this week. Was the Forest Liverpool game?
Yeah, I don't see the.
Yeah, Liverpool won 1-0. With a goal in the 99th minute.
Yeah, because the referee on Sky Sports turned around and said that the referee did a cock up on that.
Yeah, what happened was there was something happened and there was a drop ball, and he gave the ball to Liverpool. And
so
they didn't go straight on and score, but they scored fairly
from 2 minutes afterwards. But that started it off, didn't it? But it just shows that one fuck up like that can cost the team 3 points. I generally think, I think maybe VAR. This is where VAR should also get back into it. Hang on a sec, you've just gave it to Liverpool. Stop the match. Give it back to them. I think
VAR's powers are limited, aren't they? They're not. There's only certain things that VAR can.
They fuck up most of the time, to be fair, Joe. Though, so I don't think it might be a good thing to do.
The Forest owner, Evangelis.
Oh yeah, came on the pitch.
Yeah, and then he chased the ref down the tunnel.
Did he?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Fuck it, I bet.
Mariconis, is it?
He's a nut job, in himself.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about him, but he's obviously very passionate about Forest.
God, just imagine that, man. Just imagine getting chased down there. I kill you.
What says it all though is the manager, the referee Paul Tini.
Yeah.
They haven't given him a game this weekend.
Oh, they haven't.
No, so that's quite telling, isn't it?
Yeah, it just shows how much of a fuck up he did, then. If they're not giving him a match. But no offense though, you fucked it up. Serves you right. Piss poor decision, but that's when you have your 4th official, your two linesmen, your VAR to help you out, ask for the help. I do think I gotta admit, I don't know the bloke personally, so I can't really say, but you do see him coming across. Some of them do seem like they've got a fucking right ego going on.
The referees,
and they go on about the players. I generally think some of the officials do, and don't get me wrong, yes, you gotta have a bit of. Bit of strength. You got to have a strong character to face off with them dickheads. But I generally think, though, to be honest, I think some of them, you think, like him, you think, you fucking deserve that. To be fair, you fucked up too much.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Tottenham had another good win, didn't they, against Palace?
Yeah, pulled it back in the last half there.
Palace were winning 1-0, weren't they?
Yeah.
Quite deep into the second half.
Timo. I told you.
Yeah,
I want to sold Timo.
His first goal, didn't he?
Yep, I want to sold Timo, even though he doesn't really score much, but he sets up a lot.
Yeah, he's a good player.
And that's the problem. That's what I think was wrong. I think sacking Tuchel, getting rid of Timo, okay, yeah, bring in Sterling. I still think Sterling's a good player. And I still think that's.
Oh yeah,
I still think, at the money we paid for him was like 50 million. Something. I think that was worth it. But Mudryk, no, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stop.
We'll
But yeah, go on. What else? What else you got, my friend?
Looking at the football results, Villa had a good win against Luton, away at Luton.
You was happy. Happy bunny?
Luton battled, didn't they? As we knew,
yes.
as they always do.
God, yeah.
They were 2-0 down at half time, pulled it back to 2-2, and could have gone either way at that point, couldn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Well,
I was a bit nervous while you were watching it.
Yeah. Well,
I'm getting angry.
2-0, you think.
I'm getting angry.
2-0, you think they should go on and win this, and then obviously Luton roll the sleeves up second half, as they always were going to.
Yes. They always seem to have a good second half at the beginning, and then at the end they flop.
That's why I'd like to see Luton start, because
you
look at Burnley, Sheffield United, they're just rolling over every week, aren't they?
Yes. Oh my God, especially last night.
But Luton got a bit of fight. I mean, they went 1-0 up Anfield the other week. They gave United a scare. United were hanging on at the end, and same with Villa. They could have beaten Villa the weekend if things had gone differently.
I think the thing is with them, I think they like Ross Barkley. He's a player that stands out for him, type of thing.
He's the most gifted player in the team. He stands out a mile.
You can stand out. I think he said, no offence, he didn't really play much for Chelsea. So just imagine if he had like a Frank Lampard in the team or something back. Like, I'm just saying, like, obviously, if it was.
Well, there's talk of him getting in the England squad. Barkley.
Is there?
Rumours. I mean, whether or not it's just paper talk, but
I think he's playing well.
He's already got 33 caps, believe it or not.
Is he?
Ross Barkley, yeah. When he was at Chelsea and everything.
I didn't think he had that many caps. That is a shock. Damn.
And then obviously Burnley lost again, didn't they, to Brentford?
Who?
Burnley lost again, yeah.
Oh, yeah, bloody. You expect it with that squad.
I can't remember who it was who beat them there, but they lost. Anyway, Burnley lost 2-0 the weekend.
It was. No, Bournemouth. It was Bournemouth 2-0.
Yeah.
Shit game, to be fair. I turned it off halfway through. I just thought, this is just. Again, who's going to win.
Again, I only saw the.
But it's just boring.
And then we had City 3, United 1 on Sunday, didn't we? In the the Manchester derby.
Oh, some of the people at work generally thought Man United was going to do them over.
They really?
Yeah, when they scored that goal, even I knew I thought no way they're going to do them over.
I mean, Rashford's goal was a beaut, wasn't it?
Oh,
but even at 1-0.
What it was scored?
I think I like about Man City, they don't panic. They just keep playing their game. They keep playing the way they're set up to play. And 9 times out of 10, they come through and win the game, don't they?
See, it's about for Haaland missed that City though.
Nobody made up for it.
That was a quality. See, that's what makes me laugh. An easier goal he misses, but a harder goal like that one.
The one he missed, he should have headed it. I think he should have just stooped.
Oh, you said that,
yeah. He made it hard. I think that the problem was with that. You think it's in before it's in because it's so easy. Yeah. You're only,
Well, you see Haaland and you bet your house on his score.
Especially after he scored 5 against Luton in the cup the previous game.
Yeah, God blimey, yeah. Should have kept him on. Could have had a double hat trick. That would have been a good one to go back on, wouldn't it?
How good was Phil Foden?
Oh, it was amazing.
Against United on Sunday.
They were saying at work how good he is. They were saying that he's got to be in the England squad. He's got to be first team playing. And I agreed with them. I said I'd like to see either Phil Foden on the left.
Yeah.
Obviously, because you've got Saka on the right. I mean, Saka's playing phenomenal at the moment. He's playing some good football.
Great players, aren't they?
Or play Phil Foden's attacking, Harry Kane up front. I think that'd be a cracking setup.
I think you've got to build your team around Bellingham, Rice, and Foden.
Oh shit, I forgot about Bellingham. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've got to build your team around those three. Obviously, Kane's a no-brainer. He starts up front, but then you've got them three.
Just imagine if he was piss poor performance. What's his face? England manager would shag him. He's obsessed. No, he's obsessed with him though. Eh? Like that one time he had a bit of a stint at Tottenham. You think, okay, I'll bench him, put somebody else on. Nah, I played him, Mr. Sitter. He's just thinking, for fuck's sake, please do not tell me Maguire's going to be in there. Christ. When's he releasing it anyway? It's this month, isn't it?
I'm not sure when the squad's going to be announced, but you won't be told. And you've got the friends coming up, haven't you?
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
But when you announce the squad for the Euros, I'm not.
Oh mate, fuck it! I swear to God, if he takes Maguire, that's bullshit. That is.
He's going to use it at the moment, Maguire.
Oh, is he? That might be a blessing in disguise then.
I see Sheffield United shipped their usual amount of goals last night, didn't they? They lost 6-0 to Arsenal.
I mean, what did they do?
I don't know.
What did they do?
Just blatantly not part there for that.
They might be doing a Derby County the way it's going, eh?
There was two records broken last night. Game.
I've read about Havertz. What they really
what it was. Arsenal became the first team to win 3 consecutive away games by 5 goals or more.
Oh, right, okay.
And Sheffield United became the first team to lose 3 consecutive games by 5 or more.
No way.
Home, yeah.
Oh dear.
They've lost the last 3 league games, five or more.
Oh dear. Oh dear. All we can say is.
You know, what's his always? They were 3-0 down after 14 minutes last night.
Oh dear. On the fans.
People were going home.
Yeah.
After 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's alright.
You'd
See you next Saturday.
You begin to the steward, give me the money back, I'll have the money back.
I mean, how bad's that? I mean,
it's awful.
You know, people leave early when you're getting a good shoeing, but after 15 minutes.
Oh god, yeah, it's shocking.
That just says you all. I mean, what must the players think?
I really don't know. I think the mentality and the attitude at the moment must be so low. Like, I know you got to be an attitude and confidence, the right attitude. Like, it must be so low. They just don't give a shit. They must know themselves.
I don't understand why they re-employed Chris Wilder.
Because they sacked him, don't they?
I mean, you don't sack someone and bring him back. I think they did the same with Heckingbottom, the previous manager. I think he's had 2 spells at the club as well. You've got to face facts, right? You come from the Championship, you hardly buy any players. It ain't working out. So I think they sold some of their best players when they got promoted. I think 1 or 2 of their best players left at that point.
And this is, and you wonder why.
You go in the Premier League, you've got to strengthen. I mean, you're on a side
easily.
It's easy to say that, but you don't. Do you?
No,
when you get
not
promoted,
at all. I think they're just not prepared at all.
You look at Burnley as well; they absolutely.
They had some good chances.
No, what about with the Championship last season?
Oh God, slaughtered it.
And Sheffield again, they were both head and shoulders above anybody, and then they come to the Premier League and look how they're struggling.
Yeah, it's a West Brom, isn't it? Yo-yo team. Yo-yo team, because they was it relegated last season, back up into the Premier League this season.
Yeah,
and then it's been back down again. By the looks of it. But it's yo-yo teams, isn't it? Yo-yo teams.
Too good for the Championship, not quite good enough for the Premier League.
That's it. You need like another league.
But the problem is, with every season that goes by, the Premier League seems to get stronger.
Yeah.
Especially in the top half.
Yes.
And the clubs that do get promoted, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
The nature of the beast, it really is.
I think it's hard if you don't give your manager like the funds. Maybe some extra staff. At the end of the day, you're fighting a dog, and then you're fighting a lion.
Again, the Premier League top teams, that's all the top players. So all the bottom half, they're all fighting over the scraps, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it shows in the league.
And it's a shame, really, because even like you said, like some of the players, like you said, scraps. Some of them are bloody good players.
They are, but they're not at the level of Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, are they?
But do you blame them or do you blame the manager for that?
The manager can only buy a player if he wants to come to you, can't you?
True.
Play. If he gets, say for example, Bournemouth, they're after a player.
Yep.
And Liverpool coming.
Oh yeah.
No chance. So what can you do as a manager? All you can do is try and attract the player, and if you don't want to come, or he gets poached, then
they must be really pissed off. They must get really pissed off with that because you think it happens every season, near enough every window.
Yeah, but that's like I said, that's the nature of the beast, isn't it? And if you do it, and if you are a Luton or a Burnley or a Sheffield or a Forest, and you do stay up, great job that man.
Well, yeah,
because
that's
because of the issues we've just outlined.
I think Luton probably will. I hope so.
I don't know. Again, we keep saying it, but it all depends on this FFP, doesn't it, with Forest and everything.
Oh God, the two I keep forgetting about that.
Outstanding cases.
Everton's still got a case going on. Have they?
So they could be done with Forest.
So they could literally go back into the relegation zone
if they get found.
Bloody hell! I thought it was all over. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! The shit falls downhill quite fast.
Talking about that.
Oh God.
How the mighty have fallen. Paul Pogba. Did you hear that about he's
go on.
Banned.
Has he?
For doping.
Oh, doping! Yeah, because he couldn't cope.
Did you hear about it?
I read years ago because he was at Man United and he was in trouble then, wasn't he? Because I can remember him having a hissy fit and it was on YouTube. Somebody took a video clip of him having a hissy fit.
Yeah.
So, you want me to test again? And I thought, well, they won't test you though if there wasn't.
At the beginning of this season, back in August, playing for Juventus against Udinese.
Right.
And let's have some match.
Oh dear.
And guilty doping, and anyway, it's just been announced last week. It was banned for 4 years, and he's 31 nearly.
Is he? Christ.
So that could be his career.
Yeah, easily.
When he has appealed, that will be successful. The fact that he's banned for 4 years at the age of 30. But it's a shame because what a special player he was.
See, I think the mistake was going to Man United. I think he should have stayed it. This will get to my nerves. Okay, yeah, Juve is, I don't believe is a big club, a very big club in Europe, not as big as Man United in regards to the money, the history, and everything. The type of trophy shit. But I generally think though, I think if that was me, you're playing unbelievable football in Italia. Stay there. Italia's a good league.
Yeah, I mean, when he came to United, they won the Europa League.
Oh, with Mourinho, all that. Yeah. But even Mourinho said he was a virus.
I think actually, but that first season they won the Europa League and they.
Oh, because Ibra was with him as well.
Finished in the Champions League. So it was relatively successful for.
Yes.
But they paid big money for him.
Yeah, but it happens though. I'm hoping not. But it looks like Modric is going to be the same. I had 100 million for him and selling for like 40.
No, but I think Modric looks like he's got attitude. I watched the cup game against Leeds.
Oh, he played brilliant.
And he ran his socks off. He played really well. Did.
But I think personally myself, maybe we should have brought him, loaned him back.
I think he was overpriced.
Yeah, way overpriced. Casado.
But that's not his fault, is it?
No, that's not his fault.
What people are willing to pay for you. And I think he'll come. But you've got to give him time on the pitch.
I think that's the problem half of the time. I think sometimes the money value put on players, there's so much pressure. You've got to fucking perform.
That big price tag, you've got to live up to that.
That's it. You're one of the most expensive players in the world. You look great in the Turkish league. No offense to the Turkish leagues, like playing in the Championship. No offense to any Turkish people who's watching, but you got to admit, you see him against forget Man United. Man United bag of shit at the moment, but if they play against Man City, you're looking at easily 4-0. 4-1, 4-2, but you ain't gonna win it. You ain't gonna win it really. I think, and it's a shame because you want all different you want all the leagues to do well type of thing. But I just think, I think
we might not see Mr. Pogba again.
He'll probably be on TV dancing because he does a lot of that on TikTok. He's got his TikTok mates, so don't worry about that.
He's gonna have to work again, is he?
Oh no,
he's gonna finish for you, and then have to.
Nah, he'll be on TikTok. He'll probably become like a gamer or something, or game streamer and fucking play.
His personality's in his he'll always find.
But that's it. He's a
find work somewhere.
Oh, what did they call him? Oh,
influencer.
I wouldn't really believe it.
Not a good influence.
No, and what do you call him? A showman.
Yeah,
he's a showman. I think you do well on social media. Carry on with that. I think you got 4 years banned. Keep your fitness going. Yeah. Maybe do some, football techniques on TikTok. Because, like I said, but he does more dancing and showing off on TikTok, and he seems to be really popular for that. So maybe stick to that. Never know. Might be the future TikTok star than ever.
Talking about foreign football and footballers.
Go on.
Leverkusen won again, didn't they?
Yes, 10 points clear.
Yeah, beat.
Happy as Larry.
Beat Cologne 2-0.
Yeah.
Whereas Bayern Munich could only draw.
It was
2-2, didn't they?
A piss poor game by them. Well, I'm looking forward to watching the Champions League after this because they're being. Lazio, so be interesting. You got your phone on?
I think Munich drew with Freiburg 2-2.
Yeah, the weekend.
Yeah, so there's 10 points now, and Leverkusen is still unbeaten.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, really, they've gone this far unbeaten.
Really is.
Because this will be their first ever Bundesliga title if they win. Leverkusen.
Is it?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Paris Saint-Germain are winning 1-0. That does not surprise me against Real Sociedad. That makes the aggregate 3-0. And it's still 0-0. So we haven't missed much.
Munich.
Yeah, we haven't missed much.
Yeah. Jude Bellingham got sent off, didn't he?
Yeah, for having a go at the ref.
Yeah.
Mate, that was bad war at that.
You know what, I haven't seen it. I know that it was 2-2 and he had a goal disallowed right at the end.
Yeah, so what happened was they headed it and literally came down and they passed it to the right wing.
Right.
Literally on the edge of the box. Referee blew the whistle. But as soon as he blew, when he starts...
For the end of the game?
End of the game, right. But as soon as he blew the whistle, they crossed the ball in and scored. They scored straight away. So, it was by the end of the whistle, they headed the ball and it went in. The end of the whistle and they didn't count it. They all went ballistic. They all went over, and obviously Jude Bellingham told him what he thinks. As far as I read online, told him what he thinks. Told him fuck off. He's a dick, and then red carded him. Even though Jude Bellingham was pleading his case, going I've only saying they shouldn't have happened. Blah blah blah. But again, I think he's a cracking player. He's passionate.
Oh, he's
And no offense, you're going to want your team to win because it's Real Madrid at the end of the day. But yeah, I think again, depends on what he said. I'm only going by what people said on the Facebook forum, and but you just don't know. You don't know what they say today. You don't know if they say it in different languages or what. You just don't know.
That's true.
Because no offense, if you go to Spain and he doesn't know English, let's say he doesn't know English, and you call him a wanker, and he just looks like you're like, what does that? You know what I mean? Like obviously you're gonna get away with it. Eh? You probably use that because you know for a fact. Well, I think it's one of them, isn't it? I think he'll learn. Yes, we all get frustrated in the moment, and stuff like that. But I generally think in this day and age, football, you've got to try and keep you calm as much as you can.
But football's a passionate game, isn't it? And in the heat of the moment, you say things that you wouldn't normally say.
It's like what you said ages ago. There's no point arguing with the referee because what's he's done,
pointless endeavour.
It's done. Wait for VAR to come on and then say it.
You've never seen a referee change his mind, have you, because the players will go at him?
No.
So, right, yeah, actually, I think you're right. I won't give a penalty.
And I bet sometimes I do generally think they should consider it and then say to VAR, can you check it? I generally think that, but sometimes I just think, fuck. You know what? You can't argue with the ref.
No,
just take it on the chin.
Yeah. Pointless
That's
task.
it. It's like getting kicked in the balls. You're going to go down. Just get back up and carry on.
Yeah.
Get back up and carry on. But so we're coming to the end. Any more information?
Well, I was just going to talk about Inter Milan, actually. We're talking about Leverkusen.
Oh, God, yeah.
Inter Milan are 15 points clear in Serie A.
Yes.
Ahead of Juventus.
Yes. And they've been, I tell you, Martinez.
I think they've won 12 games on the bounce.
In a row, isn't it? Yeah,
in all competitions.
I was going to say, I watch it on YouTube. I don't watch the matches like, I scored, but I watch it on YouTube, and I'm going to admit, Martinez, wow.
Yeah. And I tell you who scored the weekend? Alexis Sanchez, the old United player.
Oh, yeah, penalty, wasn't it? It was a penalty.
Yeah.
But
they've won 23 out of 27 in the league, and I think they've only lost once.
Bloody hell.
So they're flying, aren't they?
That in itself is a is really good.
It's
for Serie A.
I mean, Serie A is a strong.
God blimey, it really is. It really is.
So they win 9 on the bounce.
You call
me. They've won 9 on the bounce in the league. 12 in all competitions.
Bloody hell. What else have you got for us?
I was going to talk a little bit about FFP actually, just quickly.
Go on then.
Because there's talk of Chelsea selling a few players this summer.
Yes.
Going back to your team.
Yes.
The likes of Arku, Lewis Hall.
Lewis Hall?
Well, he's on loan, isn't he? At
Newcastle. I'm shocked because I thought he was quite good.
Amanda Brozier. Cucurella.
Thank God for that. Fucking
Trevor Chalobah.
I like Chalobah. I think he's such a good player. Again,
this is all.
Loan him out.
This is all because they need to raise 100 million plus to satisfy the profit and sustainability rules.
Do they?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you might not see many players incoming.
No. The only one thing we do need to piss and do is get a decent striker.
No, you say that every week.
I'm fucking sick to death. I'm fucking like Jackson. You can, like you say every week, you can see potential in him. Just that yet.
Yeah.
We don't need boys. No offense to him. Please not take the, if they probably won't, but if they ever did, please don't take offense. We don't need boys. We need experienced, high quality players. Fucking pisses me off.
Well, Villa have announced a loss of 119 million.
Have they?
This week, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, the club says the figures are in line with their business plan, and they're okay FFP wise. But
okay.
I was looking. What Villa's wage bill is?
Go on.
In a season, 194.2 million. Unbelievable, isn't it?
How many home games do you do?
This is the wage bill. Players' wage bill.
But how many home games do you have a season?
19 home, 19 away.
19 home. So let's say how many people you got in your stadium? I've got to work this out because I'm really intrigued by this.
Oh, it's 42,000 something.
So you're the same as Chelsea, then, aren't you? Technically,
30 the same capacity as Chelsea Villa Park.
So if you say 42,000, how much is an average ticket?
50, 60 quid.
50, oh yeah,
50 or 60 pound probably.
Yeah, fucking.
It depends. It depends what's part of the ground you're in.
Yeah, because Adam came into work and wanted it printed off a ticket. By the way, 62 quid he's paid to go the opposite end of where the manager sits, slightly to the right. I think so. Yeah,
opposite the dugouts.
Yeah, 62 quid he paid for that.
Thing is, I mean,
fucking
I think when it
stupid.
comes to gate receipts, yeah, it's a lot of money, but I think it's a drop in the ocean when you compare it to TV rights, and stuff, that pay the majority of.
So okay, so your ticket prices ain't going to cover it at all.
I know.
So you got 2.1 million.
That's what I'm saying. It's the
match.
TV rights. That's the money, isn't it?
Yeah,
And then
it
you've got
is.
your Premier League prize money as well.
Yes.
Which obviously increases the higher you
But if that's just the player's salary, then you've also got to count the gas and electric. You got to count the chefs. You got to count the stewards. You got to count the staff who's working the bar, staff who's working the front. You know what I mean? So fucking hell. I mean that's
big old.
That is a
big old
bloody big
expense.
hit, ain't that?
Yeah, but the powers that be say it's all in hand, so I mean, it'll be massive for Villa this season if they can finish in those Champions League spots,
just to get that money,
just to increase revenue. Because then you can start competing with the likes of Tottenham, obviously Liverpool.
Oh God, easily.
United,
you've just got to keep Douglas Luiz.
Yeah. Plus, if you're in the Champions League, obviously
Is it Douglas? Yeah, Douglas Luiz. Yeah.
But yeah, plus if you do finish in the Champions League spots, you can attract the next level of player because
you'll have more matches.
You can offer them Champions League football, can't you?
And you'll have more matches, which
but then
is
again,
higher.
as long as if Villa did get in it, as long as they don't do a Newcastle, because it really affected Newcastle this season. I think being in the Champions League.
Yeah.
They started off great with the win against PSG, and then it sort of fell away, and then it affected their league form as well.
It was like a fluke. No offense. I mean, it was like a fluke.
Just one of those nights.
As much as you want Newcastle to do well, because no offense, I don't mind the Geordies. I think I would have liked them to have gone through the group stage. That would have been brilliant. I love the atmosphere there when you watch it on TV.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm an armchair supporter, and I prefer to be one. But when you hear it for the TV, you're like, fuck, that sounds like a good time, But yeah, I'm shocked at that. I gotta admit that. I thought he was doing really well, in money wise.
But then again, there's probably, I would imagine, all Premier League sides are making a loss, because the way things are now. But I just want to finish on the Championship.
Go on.
Just one little thing about the Championship. Just looking at the league table, you see Leicester have the bubbles burst a little. I mean, they're still top of the league, Leicester, but they've lost the last three.
Is it 6 points ahead?
They're only 3 points ahead of Ipswich.
Is it 3 points?
3 points ahead of Ipswich. Because Leicester have lost three.
And it's Ipswich, isn't it? A second.
Ipswich is second, 3 points behind Leicester,
and
then it's Leeds.
Leeds.
Who are on 2 points behind Ipswich.
And
it's Southampton. But there's a round of matches this week, isn't there?
There's matches on now, ain't there?
Leicester have got Sunderland away, which is not going to be easy. And the 4 teams below them, Ipswich, Leeds, they're all at home this week.
Blimey.
So the gap could close up again if Leicester.
It'd be funny. It'd be like it's like a proper title race for the Championship. It's good to see that though, because like you said, Burnley last year,
Leicester were like 10, 12 points clear at one point.
Yeah,
they, of third.
It just shows though, don't it? It just shows, doesn't it? You can't take your streaks for granted,
So, I'd like to see Leicester come back up.
Yeah, Vardy needs a couple extra Red Bulls, though.
Yeah. But see, Birmingham are in the they're only just outside the relegation.
I've seen that today. Actually,
goal
I was looking at the table.
And they're playing Hulton.
Rooney, really, they fucked. No, but to be honest, Baz, they like you said, they fucked themselves up.
They're playing Hull tonight. The Wild Blues. I've just noticed they're losing 1-0 to Hull. Yeah, because Hull are 6th in the division. They're fighting for a playoff place as well.
Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell, Steve Bruce back was managing Hull when I remember.
He was managing Hull back in the day, yeah.
I see. Good old Brucey bonus.
He never got another job. He hasn't got a job since he left Newcastle, has he?
No.
Mind you, probably the amount of payoffs he's had over the years from being sacked. He's probably
get like 3 million down there and stuff.
They just get the contract paid up, don't they? Or they work a deal.
Yeah.
Have a golden handshake and part ways.
And off you go, mate. I'd love to do that. 3 million. Yeah, I'll have that. Thank you. After taxes.
Football must be the only job where you fail and get rewarded.
Well, I don't know. I think even for us, if we started playing up at work and we got the final, obviously if
you just get the sack, we wouldn't get a payoff.
No, you would. Yeah, you do. You do now, mate.
No.
Honestly,
you'd probably get the month in hand you were due, and that was it.
No, you get apparently now, because obviously I do HR at work. Apparently now the citation we work well, like the company uses. Right, they say that you've got to pay them for every year. It's like a week. It's like a week's service. This one maximum of 12 weeks. This one chap had 12 weeks. Mate, and you think the footballers, they're laughing. They're like, I got a year. Thank you very much. I'm fucking off. Do Gareth Bale. I'm going to try and do professional fucking golf. Well, yeah.
So yeah, well, I'm more or less done now.
What, it's the last bit? Normally have a quiz?
Well, I've got a little one for you.
Go on then, it's just...
Well, after Phil Foden's display against United on Sunday, I was just thinking about world-class players in the Premier League.
Go on then.
And I got it down to 17. There's 17 world-class players, not including Phil Foden.
Okay.
I think he's a little bit young yet to be classed as world-class, although he will be one day.
Oh, God, yeah, easily.
See how many you can name that I named. See, I've got 6 just at Man City.
Ireland, Rodri, Edison, Paul Walker.
I haven't got Edison.
Diaz.
Yeah. Who are you missing that I've got?
Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne.
You got them?
Easily.
Them are the 6.
Easily.
And then I've got 4 at Liverpool. 4.
Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
Alisson.
Yeah.
Alex Trent
Alexander-Arnold,
Van Dijk.
That's it, you got it. Them are the 4.
You wouldn't say Robertson?
No, not world class. He's a good, solid player, but he's not world.
Okay.
Then I've got 4 at Arsenal.
Saka.
Yep.
Ødegaard.
Yep.
Oh, now you push it. Saka, Ødegaard, Rice.
Yeah, and the next one is a bit controversial, I think, but I think
Gabriel.
No, Saliba.
Oh, Saliba.
Yeah.
I
think he's absolute class.
I could see that.
Yeah, and then I've got only name 1 world class player at United at the moment.
It's either Rashford or it's Rashford. No, it's gonna be. I know you. Garnacho, eh?
No, again.
Okay.
Too young, but I think he could become world class.
I would have gone for then. If you were that team, I would have said Fernandes or Rashford.
Bruno Fernandes. As much as everybody hates him, he's a class player.
Yeah, he seems a bit of a dick.
Yeah, and then I've got 1 at Tottenham.
Son, easily. I know you too well. Fucking Son. If Kane was there, it'd be 2.
So that's 16, and then the whole of the league, there's 1 at Aston Villa.
Luis.
No.
No.
Well, great player, but
no. Oh,
no.
Martinez,
yeah.
What is it? The world's number 1.
Yeah. Martinez. So you got it. You've named them. Well done.
Yeah, fucking hell.
I thought that'd be a bit tricky for you this week, that one, but now you pissed that, mate. Well done.
Quite easy, man. We're gonna have to do some quizzes for you. These.
I mean, people might disagree. They might think of other players who are world class, but those 17 to me.
If you had them in your squad, you'd laugh. You'd fucking laugh.
Imagine your wage bill.
Oh no, Christ! It'd be like 380 million just for 6 months.
Yeah, it's quite telling that 6 of them are at City.
Yeah,
and that's why they're top of the league.
Easily. Are they top of the league?
Well, they're at the top. They'll finish top. Yes, you will.
Right. You're happy? You're good with this information?
I'm all good, yes.
Oh, wicked. Righty then. So obviously for you guys watching, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Yes, it is a bit shorter. Obviously we're trying to put some other content in as well. So keep an eye out on the shorts. Keep an eye out for like many different ones because they are trying to do many, many different things. So bear with us. We're just experimenting, having a bit of fun. But obviously to the co-host, Mr. Information, aka Baz, that I keep forgetting you're that side on the screen.
Cheers, mate.
Let's see. So, anything you'd like to say, Baz?
No, that's me done for this week.
Right,
thanks,
then.
Phil.
Thank you very much for watching. Again, thank you for comment as well. And hopefully, see you again next week. See you later, guys.